Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Here in this video, I will be doing a watch me work on this sculpted lace floral set. And if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jess and I do types of videos. Like I said, here in this video, I will be showing you guys how I did these sculpted nails, which it was my first time trying also these nail forms. So definitely stay tuned if you guys want to see how I created the set and also what I use. Make sure to check down below in the description for any of the links that I have, products that I use here in this video, as well as do not forget to check out any of my social media, any discount codes I have available, as well as any of my latest videos will also be linked down below, so make sure to go check those out if you guys haven't. And also, as you can see, I did start off with priming all of the nails, and then obviously I am going to go ahead and apply the form, which I do want to tell you guys, I honestly don't know how to like exactly do this, so this is just how I do it. But I mean, you know, to each its own. But as you can see, I did go ahead and apply the form, and you will see that on some of the nails I don't apply them correctly, and I noticed that once I'm like looking back on like what I did wrong. So as you can see, I did go ahead and apply the form. I primed, and I will be going in with just white acrylic on all the nails. I'm also going to go in with my number 10 brush, and I am going up to like about a number 2.5 on some of them, and I am creating a squared shape. So as you can see, I'm just going ahead applying a bead, and when I go in and apply my beads, I go in with really dry beads, because honestly I feel like with forms it's very different than tips, and I feel like if you don't know how to control your product, then you're gonna struggle if you try out forms, only because I feel like you need to know how to actually like control your beads, like so that way all your acrylic doesn't fall, like if that makes sense. So as you can see, I am going with really dry beads, so that's one thing I do fully recommend if you guys want to try out sculpting, is go in with really dry beads, not necessarily too dry, because then obviously you won't be able to control it, but dry enough to where you know that you're able to control it. So as you can see, like I said, I'm just going ahead and applying that acrylic. I am going to go ahead and apply with this white acrylic on all the nails, and I will be doing the exact same thing to all the nails. So as you can see here, I'm just going in with multiple beads to create that base for me, because also, like I do mention, this is sculpted, so you have to create everything on your own, obviously, like the base and like the whole like structure of it. So as you can see here, I'm just going ahead applying multiple beads to create that base for me. And also I am doing my mom's nails, so if you guys know, my mom likes her nails really thin, so I try my best to make them not as thin, you know, obviously, because they still do need a structure. So as you can see here, I'm just going ahead and making sure that I'm looking at it from the sides, making sure that everything is there and that there's no bumps and that it's really smooth, as well as making sure that it's all evened out. So as you can see, I'm just going ahead, like here, I'm applying that bead of acrylic so that way it could be evened out, because it was kind of like a little dip there. So I'm just going to be doing that to all the nails. As you can see here, this is how this one turned out. And like I did mention, I have never used these nail forms, so these are JessNailz forms, and I did want to try them out, so this is my first time trying them out on somebody. So as you can see, I'm just going ahead and applying them to the nail. And one thing that I will tell you guys is, like I mentioned, I do not know how to put these on like you know how you're supposed to. I feel like I always do something wrong. Like here, I feel like I pinched way too much, so the C curve on this, you will see later on that it looks kind of weird. And another thing is that I feel like I kind of put the nail form kind of like at an angle. I don't know if you guys caught that on the first finger, but definitely comment down below any suggestions, any comments, any opinions. I will definitely love to know your thoughts and opinions on how to apply them, on anything you guys suggest. Definitely let me know down below in the comments. But as you can see, I'm just going in with a bead of white, and like I said, as you can see here, as I'm bringing it down, that C curve is gonna look weird because I went too in on the nail form, so it kind of looks really pinched and like really exaggerated. So you will see that here as I'm creating that C curve, and here as you can see, it looks kind of weird. So I'm just going in and applying my white. you can see here next, I am gonna go ahead and apply the pincher, which definitely, like I said, if you guys know how to do sculpt the nose, definitely let me know down below in the comments any thoughts and opinions, some suggestions. I would highly appreciate it, because I am still learning how to do sculpting on my own, so I'm trying to still figure that out. I'm trying to, you know, see videos and like kind of learn on my own too. So as you can see, this is how I apply the ring finger, and I feel like this one I applied a little bit better after seeing the middle finger, but I don't know, I feel like I'm doing it right, but then I feel like I'm not. But definitely let me know down below in the comments. But I'm gonna go in with my bead of white, as you can see here, applying it to the nail, going up to about 2.5, and here, as you can see, I'm letting it drip, and that's because when I go back and fix it, as you can see, I know how to control it, which is one thing that I'm kind of telling you guys about when doing sculpted, is that I feel like you have to know how to control it, whether it's dry or wet. You have to learn how to control it, because if not, it's just gonna be a disaster and you guys are gonna struggle. So as you can see here, I'm just going ahead and expanding it, making it longer, as you could see, making sure that my base is there first, and then I go ahead and add more beads to create my structure. So as you can see here, I'm going ahead and doing that, and I will be doing it also to the rest of the nails. This is what the nail looks like, and then here, as you can see, I'm moving the pincher to the next nail, which this is another thing. Like I said, if you're a professional, if you know what you're doing, definitely let me know down below in the comments what I'm doing wrong, or if you guys think I'm doing it right. I don't know, I just need somebody's opinion, because like I don't even know when to put the pincher. Like I don't know if you put it on like right after, or do you wait a little bit and then put it on. But I am putting the form on onto the pinky, as you can see here, going ahead and priming and applying my bead of white, as you could see. So obviously you want to be very careful when applying beads on the nails, especially when you're doing forms, I feel, because if you go in with too much product, it's like gonna go everywhere, and if you put too little product, you know, you're gonna be working kind of slow, if that makes sense. But as you can see, I'm just going ahead and applying my bead of white and dragging it down to create that little base for me. So as you can see here, this is what I'm doing, making sure that my shape is also there, because this will also help you when like shaping and stuff, so that way you don't have to struggle too much with shaping. But as you can see here, this is what it looks like as I'm dragging it down. can see, this is what the pinky looks like. So now moving on to the thumb. As you can see, I'm grabbing my forearm and putting it together and applying it to the thumb, as you can see here. And also another thing that I do want to mention is, again, the pincher. So as you can see, I will be going ahead and taking it off, and then I'm going to wait a little bit and then put it on the pinky. And that's just because I do want to tell you guys, whenever on one of the nails, I did it right away and I put the pincher right away, and the acrylic was still wet, so it wasn't too dry enough to like obviously mold. So it molded like into the acrylic, if that makes sense. So like I said, I definitely think you have to wait to put the pincher on, like until it's like, you know, kind of like moldy, if that makes sense. But as you can see here, I'm just going ahead and applying my bead of white to create that base and start dragging it down, as you can see here, to about 2.5, and that's just kind of what it did on all the nails, just so that way I can make sure that every nail was even. So as you can see here, that's just what I'm doing and applying my base. Here, before putting my cuticle bead, I am going to go ahead and put the pincher on the pinky, as you can see here. So I'm just going ahead and doing that. And also, I don't know if you're supposed to put like the pincher at an angle or what, but see, like that's another thing I don't know. So I'm still trying to figure it out as I'm showing you guys. So definitely stay tuned for this little journey, because I definitely want to expand some nail services, as in sculpting, as in like hard gel, manicures, you know, all that good stuff. I definitely want to expand like gel X. I want to try everything and know about everything, so that way I can show you guys as well. So definitely comment down below if you guys want to see more videos rather than just acrylic and like tips, if that makes sense. So definitely make sure to comment down below if that's more like something else you guys would want to see. Definitely let me know down below your suggestions. But as you can see here, I'm just going ahead and going in with my cuticle bead and applying that to the nail. You can see here, this is what it looks like, and after this, obviously, I do go ahead and file, buff, all that good stuff, shape, and then as you can see here, for the design, I will be going in with my nail foil glue and applying that to the pointer finger, as you can see, applying a thin, even layer and curing that for 30 seconds underneath the lamp. And after it's done curing, I will be going in with this foil. This is like a lace floral one, and I'm applying that to the nail, just picking out my desired design. And as you can see, I'm just going ahead and applying it and rubbing it in all over the nail, making sure that everything is nicely laid. And once it's nicely laid, obviously as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and take it off, and this is what it looks like. And as you can see, this is the final result, and I am going to repeat the same process to the ring finger, the pinky, and the thumb. So applying my nail foil glue, as you can see here, and curing that for 30 seconds underneath the lamp, and then applying the foil, rubbing it in, making sure that it's all nicely there. And as you can see, this is what they look like after I'm done applying the foil. So to top it off, I will be going in with my NailAddict No Wipe Top Coat and applying that to only the foiled nails. You could see I am just going ahead and cleaning the bottom so that way there's no gel underneath, and then I'm going to go ahead and go in with Valentino's gel polish in number 70 and applying a thin layer of that and curing it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp. And here, as you can see, I am going to go ahead and apply another layer of that same gel polish in number 70 and applying a thin layer just so that I can have that chrome look to it. So as you can see, I'm going ahead and applying that and carrying that for 60 seconds underneath the lamp. And then to top it off, I will be going ahead and going in with the No Wipe Top Coat from NailAddict. Like I said, make sure to check down below in the description for any of the products that I use here in this video, as well as any discount code, so that way you guys could go ahead and save some money. And I will be going ahead and carrying that for 60 seconds, and then going in with my Cucumber Melon Cuticle Oil from Belle's Beauty Supply and applying that to all of the nails. And this is the final result. I definitely hope that you guys enjoyed. Definitely let me know down below in the comments your thoughts and opinions. And as you can see, this is the final result. Do not forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and turn on your post notifications, and see you guys in the next one.